So this is the only question that you have to answer. This is the only question that you have to answer. In case you have tried to start anything, whether it is a project or something, but you have started it online. This is the only question that you have to answer. From the critics, the people that are going to criticize you, and also from the people that are around you, and also from the people that you are going to be working with. So if you be able to answer this question very well, then I can say yes to what you're doing if it is online. And this question, most of us always want to just step over it. Most of us just want to, not consider it so serious, but it is very important. If you can't be able to answer it, it means you don't have any clear plan of what you're investing in. Firstly, investing online is the way to go. We all know this. And most people are actually getting into the digital world because of the trend, and there's nothing you can do about it. We are seeing a shift in the workability, a shift in everything that we have been doing. Personally, even at my little age, what was actually present 5 years ago is no longer there. There are some things that we grew up looking at and we can no longer see them today. And the people that said no to changes are now the ones facing the consequences. Now, it is good to be aware, because when you're aware and it is still early, you can make the changes. So if you can't answer this question, it means basically you are going to stay confused. Now, if someone comes over and tells you, I can no longer do anything online, then maybe they can change the planets and they can no longer be on Earth here. And if you can do something that is physical, but at least somehow there is a way being online is also helping you up. Because even people that are in traditional businesses are using online platforms to advertise for their businesses. What I see is marketing everywhere. There is no one that is not doing marketing. Even the people that are not into marketing are marketing themselves. Waking up in the morning, post yourself on status, post yourself on TikTok here, post yourself on Facebook. That is marketing. But what are you marketing? You're marketing yourself. Why? You don't have a product to market. And the product now is you. So now market yourself. That is the best thing you can do if you don't have anything to market. But then now, it's not because you don't have it. It is because you have not tried getting one that fits your style, one that fits what you are at the moment. And the value also matters a lot. Now, we know that the marketplace is so crowded. There's a lot of things going on. We are seeing a lot of things going on online. Others are scammers. People are getting into Ponzi schemes, getting into referral links and websites, every other thing that you're doing. But then, if you can't still answer this question, then you start questioning what you're doing at the moment. And I want to link it up with people that are actually doing network marketing, digital marketing, and affiliate or something like that. As long as you are maybe doing something that is affiliate or you are doing network marketing. Now, this question goes like this. Can you sit down and explain where your money comes from? Can you sit down and explain where your money comes from? The money that you get paid in whatever thing you're doing online, can you sit down and explain to someone, or maybe to a newbie, where your money comes from? Can you sit down and describe that this money comes from here and here and here and here, and I have all the evidence about how my money flows, about how the money flows through to my account? Can you answer that question? And then can you support the answer that you're going to give? Can you support the answer that you're going to give? And then, is that path correct? Is that path correct? Does it observe, because they normally call them online businesses, does it observe anything or maybe respect anything to do with business strategies and principles? Does it? Look at those questions. They are very, very important questions. Now, the question is just one, only that it is subdivided. Can you sit down and explain where that money comes from? So if you can sit down and explain that, then that means basically you are doing something right. Especially if the questions, if the answers are positive and they are right. And then the government says yes to them as well. Because I cannot fail to say this again. If what you're doing is licensed, then it means the government has a hand in it. Now, people who are into anything online, I don't want to talk about everything. If you are into anything online, there are some certain things that you have to pay attention to, or otherwise you will join the multitude of the people that are crying every day. We see them every day on social media here crying. I've lost my money, this, that, this, that, this, that. Look at what you're doing now. Look at where you're planning to invest. Look at someone that is in your inbox. What are they telling you? And then look at how that money is going to be generated. Let me give you a secret. If you want to know the credibility of something that you want to try out, look at the licenses. Look at the licenses. Look at the legalities of something they are telling you about. If, by the way, if you find the licenses are not fake, then what you're trying to do, what you're trying to be told about is something authentic. Then also, but of course you can be able to know what is fake and what is not fake. You know? And then also, try to find out how am I going to get paid? How am I going to be benefiting? And after doing what? After doing what? Let's normalize this thing of, fighting and then saying, now let me position myself faster, and then this and this happens, and then money will come from nowhere, out of the blue, such kind of things. I don't think anyone now who is updated or someone who is informed can be able to be lied to that way. Now let me end up with this, linking it up to network marketing. What do we do in network marketing? There is a product that has value. And by the way, a product that cannot be able to get in clinics or something. It doesn't matter, because network marketing is a very big industry, and companies deal in different things. So why others could be in the health and wellness, others could be in travel, others could be maybe in kitchenware or something like that, depending. So a product that has value, that value is exchanged for the money. And the money is what has made most of those networkers that you see millionaires. And then what happens? What happens really is not join and I make money. What matters is look at what I have. When you love it, buy it. But when you buy it, you have also bought membership. So tomorrow when you also share it with some person there, you are also going to get a commission. And let me tell you, there's nothing that is as good as commission-based payment. We only don't love it, but it's one of the best. Because for someone who is going to be paid by commission is far better than someone who's going to be paid a wage which you only receive once in a month. You understand? But you can be able to receive a commission in 30 times in 30 days. It is very possible. We only get killed by impatience. We want things to work out very well and so smoothly. We hate the hustle. We hate the struggle. Even when we are faced with challenges, we want to take them personal. I'm telling you, it's going to become so hard for you. But as long as you're someone that wants to transform, someone that wants something that can transform your life and your family, I don't recommend something so big. Just learn to share. Learn to share. And learn to train yourself, train your brain to interpret opportunities from scam. Try out and take the risks. Because at the end of the day, eventually we shall all die. But like I've already said, before you live, at least live a life to remember. Someone else could be waiting for you to first take up a decision or first make up a choice so they can also follow you through. But if you have nothing to offer and all you only mind or care about is yourself, I'm telling you, then you are not going to be of importance to any other person apart from someone that knows you, and maybe basically yourself, and you're your biggest asset. So meaning, if you cannot provide value to others, you are possibly providing value to only yourself, and you're just caring only about yourself, which is not a good way to live.